But now what about the people who, because we've all shared about being there for other people who have things that happen, but what about the unplanned that happens in our lives?
Wow.
Can you receive the help?
Deal, right? Do we receive the help? Do we ask for it? You know, is it okay to break down? You know, because I know for me, I've had things to happen. Just recently, we talked about people passing. I, in January, decided I'm going to really focus on protecting my peace. Then in February, I get a 7-day-old baby that they're saying, okay, we need you to take care of. Then my granddad dies. And then we get a couple weeks, then my dad's best friend died. And I'm like, okay, while I'm still not sleeping, you know, my kids still have to be taught because they're homeschooled. And then my brother's best friend passes, and my girlfriend's father passes.
Oh, my word.
And trying to be there for these people, you know, that I love and that I care about, and even feeling the sadness that I feel because, you know, now I miss these people as well. Having this newborn, having work that still needs to be done, and nothing was planned. All I know in January was that I was setting out to protect my peace. You know?
God was giving you a chance.
Here you go.
Let's see. Right. And so one thing after the next just began to happen, and it's like, I didn't plan for any of this. And I'm married 10 years this year, so I wanted to have a vow renewal. My baby's turning 5. We have a big party for 5. Everything is on the heels of each other, and I haven't been able to plan the way I would have with everything else, because I am a big party planner and I love it. But last week I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to take my baby to like Great Wolf Lodge and make it the biggest thing ever instead of, you know, putting the pressure on myself, you know,
party.
And he'll
asking for
remember
help.
that more than anything you could possibly ever do.
Right.
Absolutely.
Asking help for my girlfriends and not feeling like, okay, I have to do this all on my own. It's like, okay, I am going to ask for help. And I group message my friends.
Yep, just
hey
put it out
guys, I am drowning. Like, I mean, I could cry.
Yes, you are.
Go ahead. It's okay.
It's so
Right, there's a tissue.
Stop it. But
Call your mom, girl.
I know, call your mom. I know. But to be able to, because you want to be so strong.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yeah.
And to be in a position where you have to ask for help, sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah.
No, but
But
that's
I was
okay.
like, remove the pride. And I said, hey guys, I'm drowning over here. I'm sad, missing these people. I need help with the kids. And they're all like, okay, well, I can do this.
Yes.
I can find dresses for the vow renewal. You know, I can. So I think being in a position where, you know, it's okay to ask for help. And it's okay if it doesn't look exactly like you planned. I mean, even I've struggled with infertility and have had friends to struggle with infertility. And I think so many times we plan for our lives to look a certain way.
Right.
And when it doesn't happen, we just give up almost, or we get sad and we don't fulfill the purpose that God has. And I think if I would have closed my mind on the infertility and just parked there, I would have missed what God was trying to do in my life and how he was able to use my story or my deficits, you know, to be able to help other people, because I always wanted to foster, I always wanted to adopt, but I didn't think I would have issues having kids. You know, so when it took all of these failed fertility efforts, it was kind of like, what in the world?
Yeah.
But then I realized, I'm like, the devil is attacking my family. Like, it must be something on my family and something on what I'm supposed to do with mothering, and he's attacking my seed. So I'm like, why is it that this is where I'm being attacked. And now how can I flip it to make sure now
But look at
I
what
am
you've done, Brittany.
Right.
Yeah.
You have taken that pain. God has given you a platform for that. That sounds so
Listen, no, that's
whatever.
good. But it is what it
But
is.
it
No, it
is
is
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
And so God's baiting you to trust Him because He wants you to adopt children. He wants you to foster. He's put that in you. You probably wouldn't be doing any of that if you kept having your own kids. You know, so look at the outreach that you've got. You've got your fingers in families. You've got your baby, that influence that you have seeded into those children, that baby that you're taking care of right now that's going to be 2 months old, that baby's life will never be the same again because it was at your house in your arms. You have mothered that baby and it'll never be the same again.
Yes.
True.
It can't get away from God now. You
Yes.
marked that baby.
That's
So
the
you have had so much influence in changing the world. I mean,
Changing
those kids are going to change the world someday.
Hi everybody, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe today and you'll never miss a new upload. Thanks for being a part of our Better Together community.